Wemby obviously went first this draft. Fucking phenom. 7'5". Talk to me, how would you guard him? Because I tell people, like, he's elite, hell of a talent. But some of the shit that I've seen, we're not letting him do that in the NBA.
But you're not just dribbling it through me like the Harlem.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I saw some of that. And like, don't get me wrong. Like you said, he a phenom. I think the kid, number one of the best things that could ever happen to him
is going to
the
San
lottery.
Antonio.
And you go to San Antonio with Coach Pop. That infrastructure, that's number one going to teach you how to be a pro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So many guys fail just because they never learn how to be professionals.
Right.
And so that's great for him, number one. And then their player development is unmatched, you know? So I think that's huge for him. But some of the stuff was just like, I mean, come on, bro.
Y'all can rip that
Damn
off.
good player. Like, and special talent. Like, to even be able to do some of the stuff he was doing, like, it takes a very special, at that size,
Right.
very special talent. But, like, you got to press up into him. Like, you can't let him get comfortable. If you let him get comfortable, you lose because you're not blocking his shot. He may not even see your contest. Like, he's 7'5", and he shoot the ball up here.
Right.
He may not even see your contest. So you have to, with a guy like that, I feel you got to do your work early. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm crowding him from the time he start running up and down the court. When they get the rebound and they start coming, I'm crowding him.
Yeah.
Because I can't let him get to a space where he's comfortable, where he's going to get to that space and do what he want to do. You can't.
Right.
If you do that against talents like that, or, you know, yourself, like, if I just let you get to the space where you get to operate in the bound, like, good luck. Like, ain't nothing you can do to stop that. Because if you lose the ball a little bit with guys like a handle like yours, then you go to reach and get the ball, then you just recover it, and you recover it in a way to make somebody look stupid. And so, like, you just can't allow him to get to a place where he's comfortable. So for me, I'm all the way up and pressed up into him from the time he starts running up and down the court.
Yeah. But it's interesting because I know he's 7'5", but at the same time, it's like, to me, he's kind of positionless. Like, he's not going to put him at the center. Now it's 4 guards damn near, you know, 4 perimeter players. So, and the 4-man is athletic as shit. So, like, I see him doing well. I'm not saying he's not no way at all a bust. He's going to be a star, but I think in the beginning it's got to be some type of struggle, just his transition into this game. Like, I don't think his trajectory is going to be this.
Yeah, I don't think that
from day one.
I think people are setting him up for failure. Like, oh, he's going to be an all-star next year. Like, man, it's hard in this NBA.
He said that?
Yeah, it's hard to become an all-star in this league. Now, if he do it, like, God be with him.
Yeah, like, I hope he succeeds. I think. But
to say, like, he's going to be an all-star next year as if he don't have to figure this game out, I don't really buy that. I think he will be special, but an all-star next year, I think that's a bit much. But I'm going to tell you what I think separates him from most, and that will make him pretty special in its own right. Like, separate from anything else that he could do. Him as a rim protector.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is what I think most people aren't talking about.
Right.
And I actually think that's what separates him, because if all else fails, if he get to the league and because he's 7'5", he can't handle it as much as he want, or because the three-point line is much further, his shot ain't as good as it's been.
True.
If all of that fails, him as a rim protector is as elite as we have in the NBA.
Because he's a skill player.
So you already have one thing that already puts you in an elite category, and that is a rim protector.
For sure.
And as we all know, teams are always looking for rim protectors.
Right.
You get paid, I mean, there's someone in the NBA getting paid as a rim protector, probably more money than you, P, which is a lot of money.
Another E from France too?
Yeah, he is from France. You know, he gets paid a lot of money. As an elite rim protector.
Right.
And so I mean, if I'm his agent, I'm walking in right now like, hey, RC and Pop, listen. I understand, but we can agree to this max deal right now because clearly rim protecting is going to get you a max deal.
Right.
And he's going to be such an elite rim protector that I think that already separates him. Like that right there alone. Now, if you're talking about he's about to break every offense down, and I ain't buying that yet. Like he can get to that and he has the skill to do that, but that's going to take some time. But the rim protection,
he got that.
He got that from day one, and that's special.
Because I think he's in a category where we haven't really seen someone be ultra successful. Like we had Porzingis. Porzingis came over. I mean, he was great. He had a great stint, but he didn't really crack that of what he could have been.
Absolutely.
Right. You know, Bobo. Yeah. He's still young, but he hasn't quite cracked what he could be.
He needs some size
at that size.
Too. Yeah.
So it's a unicorn. It's a rare air that he's in.
Like, not only is it a unicorn, but you also get to a certain height where it becomes a disservice in this league. You know, like there's nothing he can do about being 7'5", but I'm not sure 7'5" suits you better than being 7'1".
Right.
Or like being 7 feet.
With his skill set.
You know, with his skill set. Yeah. Being 7'5" almost does him a disservice. Like, yeah, you can catch and fit. But with the skill set that everyone loves about this kid, being 7'5" almost hurts that. Because once you get to this level, you're going to run up against guys who's way stronger, that moves as fast or faster, and they play way lower to the ground.
Right.
And as you know, low man wins.
Right.
And so if you're just running up into that, like 7'5" kind of hurts you. And so I think that's something that he's going to have to adjust to as well, that people aren't really accounting for.
He got the right
your
coach.
point. Ain't many guys over 7'2"
has been able to do it.
Doing much in this league.
Yeah.
Like, and Zubac 7 feet.
Yeah.
Like,
but he's he's a center. He's like you're a legit center. Like Wemby is like a 7'5" 3-man. Like
exactly.
He's
really
a swing man.
Tall and can do all that.
Do all of that.
Like they keep comparing him to Kevin Durant, right?
Exactly. But guess what? If he's going to play the 3, guess who's guarding him?
And I'm the same approach. I'm climbing into him. Pause.
That was a quick one.
I think his height, which everybody's going crazy. I prayed that he doesn't grow anymore because at 18 you could possibly still be growing. And that's a disaster for him. But like I more than anything, I actually worry about his height more than anything. Because
I don't want him to be a Greg Oden. Or what's the boy?
Greg Oden.
Hope, is that his red name, right, from Portland?
Yeah, Greg Oden.
I thought he was going to be
got injured.
the greatest thing ever. He had commercials early.
Ex-Shaq.
And then he what happened?
What if he comes over and he's just the next Luka? Like, what if there's a Wemby magic?
If
he just comes over and it's like, damn, this motherfucker unlocked the game at 7'5".
God bless his soul. God bless San Antonio. Because if he does, I mean,
league in trouble.
Then there's nothing that you can do because you can't teach that.
Right.
Like, you can't teach 7'5" with that handle and that skill and also what appears to me is that he loves the game. I don't know that. I haven't been around him, but it looked like he loved the game. And that's a problem that most 7-footers run into. They play basketball because they're 7 feet and not because they love basketball. And it appears to me that he loves the game, which also will work in his favor.
Because he's always going to get better.
Look, the NBA season is done, but that doesn't mean Prize Picks is. Guess what sport I'm making money on now? Baseball, baby. Look, I'm up big thanks to Mookie Betts and Mike Trout, who are helping me cash in this season. But I got to let people know what Prize Picks is. I got to do that. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen, then pick if they will have more or less than their Prize Picks projections. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available. Look, I know how much I won, but let me tell the people how much they can win. Look, you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PodcastP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks will give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100. And like I always say, Dallas, what we say? Dallas, he ain't here. Cha-ching!